Good evening, Mr. Udaya. How are you?
Good evening, Mr. Amit. I'm fine. Hope you are well.
Yes, doing
Hope you are doing
pretty well. Thank you for asking. And really appreciate and thank you for sharing your background in taking this assessment.
okay. Right.
And from what I see, your profile reflects a rich blend of your strengths. And in today's session, what we'll do is we'll explore your strengths and we'll see how we can channelize what habits can be fine-tuned, especially with focus and concentration. And we'll see how
That's
we
right.
can align your goals of health, spiritual growth, and professional impact over the next 5 years.
Absolutely.
So my role
Right.
today will be to help you connect the dots and create a action plan. So once we finish off today, at least you have some kind of an action plan where, like, which you can start implementing, and you'll probably get good results with whatever remedies you want.
Excellent.
So for this, I'll require around, say, 25 to 30 minutes of undivided attention, and I hope you're okay with it.
Absolutely. I'm ready for that.
Great. So, whatever assessment you have done, so that assessment is based on the Howard Gardner's multiple intelligence theory, which was coined in 1983 in his book Frames of Mind. And
Right.
like Howard Gardner was a psychologist. He was in Howard University, and he was doing a lot of research, and he coined this when he said, each individual is made up of 8 different forms of intelligence. You have different level of intelligence, and that is what differentiates each one from another. Now, these multiple intelligence, like out of those 8, are musical, which is like music smart. People who understand music more, they get affected with sound, rhythms, right? And then we have interpersonal, where how you are interacting with others, how you are, like, it's people smart, how you're interacting with others, how you are like gelling with people. Then we have intrapersonal, which is like how you connect with yourself. Then we
That's right.
have logical and mathematics, which is logic and numbers. So how good are you in logic? How good are you in mathematics? And then we have body kinesthetic, which is like a body smart, where that is basically like people who are really fond of sports. They really they can both with like fine motor skills as well as the largest motor skills for the sports, right? And then we have naturalist, where people are more connected to nature. Then we have verbal linguistic, which is word smart, people who can play with words, who can talk very nicely, who can really attract people with whatever they are saying, or even like upset people with what they are saying. They are very good with their language, right? And then we have visual and spatial. So people who works with memories, people who work with pictures, they remember faces of people more, right? So that is visual and spatial. So each individual is made up of like all these 8. So everybody has some of it, right? Some more, some are high dominant, some are less dominant, and some are like not dominant at all, which needs some improvement if you want. And generally, like with what like Rob how Howard Gardner has said is like, out of these 8 intelligence, 1 to 4, if you can exploit them, if you can work with them, you can really have a very satisfying a career and a satisfying life ahead. Right. So going through your report, like I have made some notes, right? So I'll be looking at my notes from time to time. I hope that is okay with you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So just give me 1 second. Yes. So Mr. Mitra, your top intelligences were musical, logical, mathematical, visual, spatial, as well as the kinesthetic, right? Kinesthetic. So these were your top 4 intelligence, and they are like highly dominant. So we will try to like cover these 4 more, and if you want me to like talk about the other intelligence as well, we can definitely do that. Right. And your top intelligence with musical, mathematical, visual, spatial, which means that you are naturally creative, you are analytical, and you are able to see patterns, and you connect that with others. They miss the how you are connect with those things. The others may miss that, right? And this also
Okay.
explains why you enjoy learning, self development, and guiding others, which you're already doing, right? So we'll go with your musical intelligence first, right? Now, tell me something, Mr. Uday. Like, do you enjoy music a lot, or you are learning any musical instrument?
Presently, I enjoy listening music more than taking
Okay.
part into the musical events.
Uh-huh. But did you like ever were you a singer before?
Amateur, yes,
Yes.
amateurist.
Okay. Okay. So that is what your report as well says, right? That you have a
Mhm.
real fond of music, and like you connect with music. Like how good are you with like when you are trying to concentrate? Do you use like any background music or something when you're trying to concentrate?
It helps me a lot.
Yeah, which you should
It
try
guides
more.
me.
Which you should try more to
Okay.
focus. Like play music which is light, and that will help you like connecting more and focusing more with whatever you're doing. Because like as you have said in the whatever the queries I had, where you want to improve your focus, so that is like one remedy which you can use. Like you can use background music,
Thank you. Thank
very
you very
light
much.
background music for that, right? And so are you like playing any music now, like playing any instrument, a guitar or something?
Not really. Not really.
I think you should
No.
start doing that. Like that will help you relaxing as well. And like that will also help you focusing when you are sitting with an instrument for half an hour or 45 minutes a day, and something which you
Right.
really love. So that will help you like increasing your focus.
Mm-hmm.
So you may want to try
Thank
that. Now with the
you.
music, I'll tell you what, there is some a challenge as well which you should avoid. Right, you should avoid because you're very sensitive to music, right? Music may please you, music may also upset you. So listen to music which is like makes you happy and pleasant and energizes you.
Uplifting music.
Yeah,
Uplifting music.
yeah, rather than very sad music or something which takes you into a depression, because like you have people with high musical sense has that tendency.
Mm-hmm.
So do you get
And I
affected
try
with
to avoid. Sorry, I try to avoid sad music.
yeah, because I think it affects you a lot, right?
It does.
Yeah. So like you can avoid that which you're already doing, which is good, and you can find music which like energizes you and helps you to focus. So try listening to those music more,
With
and
little
like avoid
rhythms and
places. Yep, great. Yep, and avoid places which are like high pitch sounds, which might irritate you as well. So
it
you can
does. It does.
yeah, and you're like when you're trying to concentrate and work, try to find a calm place to work, because like other people talking or like other people making any noise or any kind of outside noise coming in may like disturb your focus.
Distraction.
Yeah. So these are the two things which you can keep a note on, which you can probably do. Music, since you are good with music, that is your highest level of
Thank you
intelligence,
so much.
so probably
Yeah.
you want to do that.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now, coming to your second one, which is your logical and mathematical. So, are you like really used to love maths, right? When you were young, when you were doing it, when you were a student?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, mathematics was your favorite subject, I believe. And anything that you are connecting, whenever you are trying to explain somebody, you try to explain more with logic rather
True.
than emotions,
True.
and which also upsets people at times.
Yeah, because I'm very weak in dealing with emotions.
So this is one a problem which like logical logical and mathematical people can face, because for them everything is logic, right? So
Mm,
other people
true.
may find it like not being empathizing. That is what they may think, that he's not empathizing with me.
True. True.
So unknowingly, we tend to upset. Yeah. So maybe, like that is something which you also probably, like be a bit careful of. Right. So whenever you are connecting with people, probably, like don't have to use your entire logic and mathematical intelligence there. And, like use your interpersonal more.
True.
Right.
But I'm a good listener. I'm a good
Yeah.
listener. I can listen to people very patiently.
Yeah, your like interpersonal is also not very weak. Like, all four of the other like other intelligence is also a very high, like it's not high dominant, but they are dominant. Right. So definitely you will have some skills from there as well, like some traits of that intelligence. So yeah,
Absolutely.
that is one thing which, like which I have a suggestion for you. And another thing is, like at times logical and mathematical people become more rigid. Like we okay, fine, if we cannot convince me logically, I'm not going to listen to you. Right.
It happens.
Yeah, so at times we have to be a bit light there as well. So that is another thing which probably you can. And another thing is, like over analysis. We tend to over analyze a lot. Logical and mathematical people tend to over analyze everything, over analyze. So, like we have to keep analysis is definitely required, but we have to just make sure we are not crossing that line and over analyzing.
It has to be balanced.
Yeah, it has to be balanced. And, like if you want to improve your logical mathematical more, you can probably play chess. You play chess?
No, I'm not.
Or
I
you,
can't play chess. I can't play cards. No, I cannot.
okay, you can try. You can try like playing a chess online. There is like a lot of online a platform now to play chess.
Okay. Okay.
So you may want to try that. Elite chess is one of them.
Is that helpful?
Yes, for
Is
logical and mathematical people, yes, it is. So it tends to like enlighten your logical intelligence even more, enhance your logical intelligence
Oh,
even more.
really? Oh, really?
So yeah. So yeah, those are the things probably for your logical and mathematical. And if you have any more queries about logical and mathematical, you can please ask me, or we can move to your other intelligence.
No, that is all right. What you have said very correctly.
Uh-huh. Now, next of your intelligence, which is high, is your visual and spatial. So, do you like tend to remember people's face more than their names?
Yes. Yes.
You do that, right? And you think in pictures. Like whenever we are talking, you try to like if I'm saying something, you picturize and visualize things.
Now, I am not very good in visualizing.
Okay, okay,
I'm
okay,
not.
okay. So that is probably like we'll talk about that later when we come to the remedies. Like that one visualization. I'm keeping a note of that. So like you might want to use the visualization technique for and a manifestation technique for like enhancing your concentration. So we can talk about that later, like and do you watch a lot of movies and videos?
Not at all.
Not at all. Okay,
I
okay.
don't. I don't watch movies.
You don't watch movies. And do you, whenever you were, sorry, come again, please, Mr. Uday?
Yeah. See, I don't find most of the time the movies. I miss the message because every movie has, and especially nowadays, there are good movies, no doubt of it. But I seldom watch movies. No, I don't.
Maybe you use your logical and mathematical intelligence more when you're watching a movie.
And I'm little what to say, as my body anesthetic intelligence is little high. I'm very restless.
Yep,
Still
your
at this age,
body
very
kinesthetic
restless.
is there. You're very restless. Yes, we'll come to that. We'll come to that after your visual and spatial. So for improving your visual spatial, what you can do is like because you have this intelligence, so maybe like you want to improve it more. So you can try some visualization when you are doing meditation because you said you do meditation. So what you can do is you can try visualization. Like you can do some manifestation as well, right? And when you are
Okay.
when you're visualizing, you can visualize that, that you are concentrating on something and you are really not losing focus, and you're working on something without losing focus. So you have to visualize yourself
Okay.
doing it. You have to see yourself sitting in one place calmly, and where you are very calm and quiet, and you're enjoying that. So you
Okay.
can start doing that visualization for yourself. Right.
Thank you
Apart
very much
from
for your
that,
suggestion.
apart from that, what you can do is, in your training sessions, you can incorporate a lot of diagrams and things when you are training. So you can start doing that.
Okay.
And also, if you want, if I don't know, how much conversant you are with computers, but if you are, you can try learning Canva. The
Okay.
Canva is an online platform where you can do some designs and work and to create your training materials. So
Okay.
you can probably give it a try. Right. And also, you can use mind maps. So you know what a mind
Mind
maps are?
mapping. Yes, I like that. I like
Yeah,
that.
so you can use that. See, because you are visual spatial, that's why you like that. You can easily remember things with that. So you can incorporate more of those in your training sessions.
It helps to remember also.
It helps to
It helps
remember.
to connect
Yes.
and connect.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So that is your visual spatial. So anything more about visual spatial which we want to discuss, or should I move to your body
Now
kinesthetic?
you can go ahead. You can go ahead.
Because I'm trying to just pick up important points which are related to whatever you have specified in the queries which I had asked. Right. Now your fourth one was body kinesthetic. So do you move while you think a lot? Do you move?
Yeah, I do. I do.
You
I
walk when
like.
you walk when
Yeah,
you are thinking, right? You walk when you are thinking.
I enjoy walking.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot sit quietly in one place for a long time.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Maybe that is the reason I don't enjoy watching movies.
Okay. So what you can do is, with body kinesthetic for your focus part, what you can start doing is, have 20-minute kind of a slot,
Okay.
right, for
Okay.
concentration. And in your first 20 minutes, do really those tasks which are more important, where you have to focus more. And after 20
Right.
minutes, take a 1 minute to 2 minute break.
Okay.
Right? Just go out, drink some water, or do something, just go and look outside your window, and then again sit back and concentrate for 20 minutes. And you can also use a timer for that, 20-minute slots, and start working in 20 minutes.
Okay. Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And if you're having difficulty with 20 minutes, you can start with 10, and then slowly increase it to 15 and 20. But
Increase
20
it.
minutes will
Okay.
be a good focus time.
Great.
20 minutes focus. If we
Excellent.
can keep focus, we can do great job.
Excellent.
Right. So and what you can do is, in your training sessions, you can exploit your kinesthetic, use a lot of gestures, right?
Yeah.
And that
Yeah.
people will be very much attracted with what you are saying, so they will not lose focus. And do you play any sports or something, or you used to play earlier?
I used to play earlier. I
Okay.
love swimming, but I don't practice swimming anymore.
Okay.
I, uh, I
Maybe,
really,
maybe you can start going to Hedua again, do some swimming there.
yeah, Hedwa is there, and in and around there are few new swimming clubs have come up. So maybe I have missed this session. Maybe next year I'll have to try.
Yeah, do that. Again, that will really help you, really help you keep
Absolutely, absolutely,
meeting your health goals.
absolutely.
Right. So yes, as you rightly said, kinesthetic people are, they have difficulty focusing long term, which we have spoken about a remedy there. and they are like, impulsive and restless. So you have that tendency, but to counter those tendencies, what we can start doing is, like start having a small focus time and try working on those focus. And, like maybe do some yoga, which you're already doing, right? You do yoga and meditation, right?
Little bit, yet, little bit.
So which you're
Not
already
too
doing.
much.
So, okay. Start doing a bit, like maybe at 10 minutes a day. Start with 10 to 15 minutes a day. And when you're doing meditation, you may also want to try mindful meditation.
Achha.
Mindfulness. Try doing that. Like there are like different versions of it, from 5 minute to a 20 minute. You can start with a 5 minute mindfulness.
Mindful meditation.
Mindful meditation. So later on, I can send you some, like audios of that as well.
Oh, I'll be very happy if you could kindly help me with that.
Sure, I'll do that. I'll do that for sure. And swimming, definitely, you have already made that goal to start swimming from next year, which is going to be good. So anything else about body kinesthetic which we want to talk about, or any other intelligence you want to talk about or you want to ask?
Now, as I said that I am a good listener. Now, what happens with me, I find it very difficult to open up. I enjoy listening, but I find it very difficult to, maybe I find it difficult to relate with what it is being,
You know what? This is your visual spatial challenge, right? Because you're actually visualizing something, right? After listening, you have visualized something, and then you have having difficulty to express it.
Right.
So this is one challenge with visual spatial people have, which I have in my notes as well, right? I have it in my notes, like difficulty expressing internal visual words. So what you can try is, like you can try talking it out. Like, what makes you not say? Like, what are the things which goes in your mind that like stops you from expressing?
At times I feel, what is the point? Because if people do not respond, maybe I find it difficult to make it interesting for people.
So your intrapersonal at that time is overpowering your interpersonal. So you are connected with yourself so much that you feel, like, why should I waste my time and energy if somebody is not ready to accept it? So at that time, because again, your logical and mathematical is also coming here, right? So here, like, this is what you have to do is you have to empathize more, and like let your logical and mathematical and your interpersonal get bit low at that time.
Okay.
So maybe like this is what is contradicting at times, which is not letting you speak out.
And that is why I have got very few friends, and I don't mingle around too much. I am very comfortable, as you said. I'm very comfortable to be within my own self. I don't mingle around much. I have very few friends. Because I gossip at this, what we say that PNPC, these things I just cannot tolerate.
Yeah.
I find it's a total waste of time. Instead, if you do something for your own development, maybe reading books, as you said, listening to music, for self actualization.
So continue doing that, right? Continue doing that. And whenever, like, let your interpersonal thing only shine up with people whom you gel with nicely, or in your training sessions. You don't have to be interpersonal everywhere. Let your intrapersonal be more strong there.
That will definitely help me.
So coming to your, just 1 second. McKinsey. Now, McKinsey theory, coming to your McKinsey report. So McKinsey, what he did was, it works on Robert Gardner's theory as well, right? And what he said was that out of those 8, I have your McKinsey score with me. Too many things with me, so yeah, McKinsey score, yeah. Your McKinsey, your analytical is leading with 38.74, and your interactive is 35.79, and your analytical skills comes with logical, musical, and naturalist, while your interactive comes with your visual and intrapersonal. Sorry, your interactive comes with your verbal, interpersonal, and kinesthetic. So those are your dominant personalities with McKinsey as well. And your McKinsey score shows like a strong balance between interactive and analytical thinking, meaning you connect with people empathetically. And wherever you are not able to connect, like we have spoken about some remedies which you can probably use to connect even more.
Absolutely.
And also structuring ideas logically. And that is why this powerful mix you can use in your training and counseling sessions.
True, very true.
And coming to your RISAC scores as well, you are investigative and enterprising and conventional, which means you like problem solving, guiding others, and also building structured methods of working. So, like your RISAC score also, like if you go through your RISAC score, which like, you have the report with you. So you can go through your RISAC scores. You will see, like you are high down to dominant with investigative, which is research, intellectual curiosity, learning. Then you have your conventional, which is planning, structuring, processing data and figures. And then you have E, which is enterprising, taking actions. You believe in taking actions. Like as you said right now, you want to start swimming from next year. And undertaking projects, leading, managing. So, like exploit these things, which is going to really work in your favor for your training and counseling. Right. And so I've also prepared some, like we have spoken some remedies, but I have got some few more suggestions for remedies, which I have written over here. If you allow me, I can just read it through to you.
Please. I love to hear it.
So you can leverage empathy and interpersonal skills to strengthen counseling practice, which we spoke about. Like you can leverage more of empathy, like let your logical thing go a bit low at that time when you are in your training and counseling sessions. And you can develop structured frameworks, session plans using logical strengths, and use mind maps a lot for your training and visual. And you can start learning Canva as well, as you are a person who wants to take action. So you can also start learning Canva. You can use role play, storytelling in your training sessions to increase impact. You can start working on that.
Okay.
And you can practice your daily journaling and mindfulness to improve your focus and concentration.
Okay.
You can do your daily journaling, right? Do small journaling, like whatever. You can start with like, whatever good things I did today. What are the things which I'll need improvement on? So you can start with these maybe 2 things, and then you can start writing more. And if you don't like this to be shared with anyone, you can like tear it off every day after a week or something. After writing, you can tear it off.
Right.
You can do that. Maintain your physical activity, like join your swimming classes and combine spiritual practice. And you can also try a music therapy if you want, right? You can start your music therapy for concentrating. So maybe like on YouTube or something, look for some music which helps in concentration, which I will also do some research, and if I find, I'll definitely share it with you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
And like one more suggestion which I have is like, you have got a lot of experience. Try writing a book. Leave a legacy. Leave a legacy behind.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, these are the remedies. And today's session was really good. Your musical, logical, visual strengths. You have the ability to simplify complex ideas and connect deeply with people. Your Isaac and McKinsey scores is also confirming you're both analytical as well as your interactive balance. And you are in the right path, right? And
Thank you.
my suggestion is, take small step every day towards your counseling practice, and concentrate on your health, your spiritual growth, and like everything the what you have planned for next 5 years. I'm pretty sure you're going to achieve. And like if you
Thank
need any
you.
help
Thank
or
you.
something, please feel free to
I'll
connect with
definitely.
me, and I'll be definitely try to do whatever I can help you with. And if you have any queries now, please you can ask.
Thank you so much. It was really, what should I say? It was very interesting interacting with you with a specific goal. And I thank you very much for taking so much of time to analyze my report and help me in having a better life.
Thank you so much, Mr. Udaya. Thank you so much.
Good
Have a great evening.
night. Good night.